I'm not a happy boy today. It's not just the crappy air quality, which is unhealthy apparently. It hasn't been a great 24 hours. I just had to move my from one room to another because the aircon had died on me, and that was a pain in the ass. But I had to go back and forward between the rooms because I wasn't expecting having to do a move, so I had to move. There's all these items I kept forgetting I'd left up in the other room, so that was a pain in the ass. But the worst thing about it is, I mean, it's nice to have a cool room again, but I don't know why they didn't just fix the aircon, but rather that I had to go for all that rigmarole, and now I've got crappy internet again. And I suppose they thought they were doing the right thing because it's the instant way they could get me into a cool room, but you know, it's a hassle moving rooms, but you've got to use, I've totally settled in there. So, was not impressed. Especially now that I'm going to get a kick in the teeth with the internet, which is the one thing, the most important thing we got resolved. Hopefully Ann can sort it out for me. Alright, well that was good. I just saw Ann down in reception. I've got my internet's back up and running perfectly, so that's really good. Somehow they were able to put the server I was using, they redirected it down to the 5th level where I am now, so that's quite interesting. So I'm actually logging on to room 701's internet on the 5th level. Worked that one out. The other thing she helped me with now, she's really good. She told me how to put a complaint in to Grab about what happened last night when I got charged for a trip I didn't take. What's going on here? I thought that it is green, yeah. God, I thought the lights had changed from green to red. They're back to green. Oh my god. Yeah, I'm going to head down to Bui Vien. But yeah, so basically she put in a report about that being charged for a bike ride I didn't actually take. So at least, hopefully, they'll get back to that driver and put a bit of heat on them, because that was really rude of them to try that on. So not impressed at all. And she said the same thing had happened to her, that where she'd taken a bike and it was a different number to the registration number online, and she said that guy was a dangerous driver on top of it. So it sort of made sense. It's probably substance abuse, God knows what, and that's the problem, I guess. So it's not a perfect system. It's very good when it works, but as she also said, I could try the other alternative bike share system, or the bike ride system, which is the Vietnamese one. I think it's just called Go Bike or something, and I might be tempted to do that if Grab keeps stuffing me around, because I'm getting pretty fed up. Well, at least it would have given me an opportunity to get a bike back last night. It would have been a different company, because I was frozen out of actually being able to put a booking in, because this jerk off had actually put me in as travelling on that bike. So for a period of time I wasn't able to make any other bookings, so it was a double hassle for me. Anyway, like most things, most of the drivers are pretty good, you know. I mean, they do it. They don't make much money and they provide a service, so you know, I'm pretty happy with it overall. But you know, you're going to get dickheads, and yeah, just not good. Anyway, I'm heading off down to Bui Vien. It's a Friday night. Last Friday I headed down that street to go to the restaurant, and tonight I'm just going to head down, see if I can find this guy who sells smoked smoked pork. He's really nice smoked pork and rice. He used to be down there, but it's a while back, so I might be pushing my luck. I've only been down there once. There's also a good pizza place apparently. They sell pizza slices for about 40,000. So I might just grab one of those. Let's see how we go. But yeah, just want to try something a little different. So a little after 6 o'clock on a Friday, and I'm about half a block away from Bui Vien. Pretty close. pretty damn close. No, it's a very good location around here. Apparently the air's improved a bit too now. It's moderate, the air quality, so that's a good thing as well. But anyway, we'll see how it all goes. No booze tonight, I think. I really do need an alcohol-free drink. Right. Bloody bus went straight through a red light, typical. Yeah. Oh yeah, that happened yesterday too when I was on the bike going into the number 5 bar. It was pretty clogged on the roads, and we went along the footpath for a fair, well, not a fair way, but a little bit of the journey. So went curbside and then on the. So that's pretty typical. Anyway, I'll just have a wander around here. Always good to watch all the backpackers and what have you. So I'll check it out. At least I don't have a cold. That's one good thing. Yeah, that was really good. Didn't start off as a great day, but it sort of ended up a bit better anyway. Certainly got the new room's actually slightly better than the old one, I think. It's got a fluoro light at the back, so I've actually got more control over the lighting. So that's good. Normally I don't like fluoros, but it's not a particularly big one, and it'll provide an alternative way to get a bit of lighting. So there's Hooker Alley down there, the beginning of it. Whether it's still a Hooker Alley, I don't know. I think there was an anti-vice push at some stage, and they cleaned it all up. But I won't be seeing much action this time. It's only a little after 6, so probably wouldn't start moving until around 9, I would imagine. Interesting thing is I haven't been hassled by any the ladies. None of them have actually solicited in any way, shape or form. And for some reason I found that this pizza place is actually not in Bui Vien, but on the street. It's Hooker Alley. Well, that's news to me. Yeah, it's pretty crazy down here. I don't know what really want. It's about 7 o'clock and things are starting to heat up, I guess, but I've been here before, been here, done that. So a lot more bright lights than I remember. But it's good just to have a wander. Unfortunately, the barbecue meat guy isn't there. There was another place doing barbecue meat down the road here. I might check them out. Let's see how we go. But anyway, they're supposed to be not in Bui Vien, but around the corner here. So, I don't know. Google Maps. Who knows? Alright, we'll try this once more. See if I can find this place. Okay, I know why I got confused. It's typical with Google Maps. The place I look for, it's moved away from that onto another venue. So of course I couldn't find it. I bombed out on the pizza, but I got myself a couple of nice pieces of barbecue pork with rice and sauces and everything for 60,000. So I think that's pretty damn good actually. So they're similar to the place that I used to go to. So they're obviously taken up the slack of that guy who used to sell them on the a little bit of an alleyway, just off the main road. Anyway, it wasn't just slightly in from the main road. But this guy's well, unless it tastes like crap, it should be pretty good. I mean, it feels heavy. It seems like pretty good value. I might have gone overboard. One might have been enough, but I do like barbecue meat. Nice for a change. It's been a while since I've had this, so yeah, it'll be good. And tomorrow night I've got the formal I signed up for the formal international intonations do, which is at 6:30. It's quite early, and I had to actually pay to be an Albatross member. It ended up being about 27 or maybe 28 US, ended up being about 38 Australian for 3 monthly memberships. I think it'd be worth it, because otherwise I couldn't even go to the Christmas do that they've got arranged. And Johan's going to be there, so I know him all right. And I just haven't got a price on the actual night. The guy who posted it didn't give any estimate of how much it's going to cost. It's just saying it was cheaper than going to a hotel, which is fine, but how about just giving us a ballpark figure? Don't think that's asking too much. Anyway, so that's good. I'm really happy I found that place. So I'll keep that in mind for future reference. He was cooking up some meat, but he had stacks already in the main marie. So obviously, you know, if I turn up around 6ish, I'll be able to get plenty of food there. So it's good to know. Yeah, that's it there. So it's quite impressive. It's got a bit of weight to it, and they're two big pieces of pork. Now the beggar's still going on. They're pretty pushy, these Vietnamese beggars. Back there, you see him. Outside a church, of course. I guess that makes sense. As usual, there's millions of motorbikes. Look at this. It's unbelievable. 7 o'clock on a Friday. Looking forward to the sanity of my room. Still some fruit juice. Definitely no alcohol tonight. Definitely need to give my body a break. Actually, tomorrow night I won't be drinking much either, because I don't think I'll go to any of the bars. I won't be doing number 5 bar, because it clashes exactly with the happy hour. So that's can't be done at the same time, which is good, because I really don't want to go there again tomorrow night. I want to do something different. And yeah, I don't know, maybe I could do Sunday night at the bars and then have Monday off, and then I can finally get back to the Mondo language meeting on the Tuesday, which I've missed four times since I've been here. I haven't gone to one, so I've been very slack. But I think I'm going to clean up my act, and it'll cut my costs per night down a bit too. Anyway, that was I was pretty happy with it. Of course, the guy cooking the pork had a cigarette in his mouth. It's nothing unusual there. Pretty standard. But yeah, they got lots of rice and sauce, so I'm pretty happy. Should be quite tasty. Right, now here's the... Actually, I'll get the lights on to show you. I've just got my food from the takeaway joint, which is on the corner, just the beginning of Hooker Alley. And I was looking for the place that used to sell this barbecue pork slightly off the main road, but this place now does this themselves, and that cost me $30,000. I was made a pig of myself and actually got 2 of them. So I've got 2 serves. I'm almost full as it is, but I will get them have another one as well. It's very tasty, and it comes with a sauce, generous amount of sauce to go over it, and chopsticks. And he must have thought I was buying enough for 2 people. So $30,000, it's an absolute bargain as a meal, a couple of dollars. I'm having a couple of them. I've got to say, I do love the pork, but I wouldn't buy 2 next time. It's more than enough, just 1, I think. So going to make a pig of myself tonight, but it is very nice. The first one went down extremely well, so looking forward to devouring the second portion of this meal. Please consider subscribing to my channel if you think there's anything there of use to you, or entertainment or whatever, and either do that or give me a thumbs up, or if you're feeling really energetic, do both. That'd be great. But please don't ignore me. That's the worst thing you can do on YouTube, is be ignored.